If I tell you that Sri Lanka's win percentage here down at 25% compared to the other venues in Sri Lanka, where it's 50 plus.
Just this format or all formats?
This format, because in the past, proudly said, this is the Lions' den.
Well, unfortunately, it will take quite a massive effort to bring that name to bear, and be the way it was as a venue, proud Sri Lankan flag flying, but I agree. Particularly, I feel sorry for the crowd. They come in with huge expectations, hoping that Sri Lanka will bounce back after the debacle. That's it. Too quickly, a fumble allows the single to be taken. The last thing Sri Lanka want are fumbles in the field.
Well, they're loving it, the crowd, I'll tell you, because just before the innings finished, I went down there, just soaking. It's always wonderful to play in front of the Sri Lankan fans, the Popri bands that are in. And that's the time Shanaka took off as well. They were all into it. But right now, this partnership, quietly them down.
Just the manner in which these two are getting their runs, just playing down the ground, getting the singles on a regular basis. 7-run over, 6 done, 47 for 1.
Hello, Neme. Tokyo Super? Or the Vetikata Super?
Super.
TSI Tires, new journey, one tire. සුහද හදක් කියන්නේ අභියෝග ඉක්මවා යන්නට ලැබෙන ශක්තියක්. සිලාන් බැංකුව සුහද හදක් ඇති දේශීය බැංකුව.
Rasa patu වෙන Maggi Papare Blast. Smartphone රටා සිටින ගන්න නංගිලා රටටම දතනා මේ තාගි මල්ල වැන්දිනුමක් ලැබිලා අපි කාර් වලින් යන් my dialogue එකෙන් උනත් digital කමයකින් උනත් reload නම් දැකි තමයි දින ඔබත් automatic self reload වලට මාරු වෙන්න cricket
Wow! Now, fielder is looking at it. All he can do is see it sail over his head. That was a fantastic strike by the young man, Tanzid.
Oh, wonderful hit. Effortless. It goes a long way. And tactically so good too, because Sri Lanka is probably one of the lesser bowlers in the Sri Lankan lineup. So if you allow him to get away with a few overs, you're inviting trouble. I'll put him under pressure, says Tamim. Oh, so good.
It was in his arm. Wow, that's that's quite brave of the bowler, I thought, after being clouted for a maximum.
Well, he's got to think wicket, Shami. There's no way is he going to survive bowling dots. And if he's thinking wickets, he's got to throw it up slightly and try and get that ball to turn.
There he goes again. Once again, it's the same result. It's a massive one. It's taken in the deep, but it's not going to come because it's one of the groundspersons. Oh, he's on the charges, Tanzid.
Again, how far does this go? And look how easy it is. Tanzid Tamim using long levers and putting the Sri Lankan captain under pressure. Now the ball, unless Sri Lanka can turn one, is going to be at the mercy of Tanzid.
Nice, just a little tuck around the corner. Quickly through the first run. Good call, good response from his partner Liton. And worries in the face of Anthassaraya, because Bangladesh are looking to get to the target very quickly.
Sheikh Mahdi Hassan, Bishad Hussain. They got plenty time. Tikshana was played easy. Now Sri Lanka, ball's just sliding on. Reminder, Sri Lanka won the toss, up to bat first. They wanted to first two T20 internationals. Here it was different, even though history said teams chasing had the better of the results.
That's what surprised me, actually. Stats indicated that it would be better to chase, but the decision otherwise was taken, and the advantage Bangladesh straight away. You're talking about the amount of turn obtained by the Bangladeshi spinners. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka has hardly been able to get any grip. Once again, making it very easy for the batters to negotiate. 16 runs of the 7th over, 63 for 1.
Cricket, horse racing, football ඇතුළු තවත් ක්‍රීඩා රසක්. stbet.com ලංකාවේ අංක 1 betting site එක. වැඩියෙන් play කරන්න, වැඩියෙන් win කරන්න.
බඩගින්නටයි බැසිල් සීඩ් සමග චෙලෝ යෝගට් ඩ්‍රින්ක්ස් දැන් රස 4කින් චෙලෝ
ස්වභාවික සුන්දරත්වයේ දැහැසර බව මැට්ටයිල්ස්.
ගත වෙන ඕනෑම දවසක, ඒ වෙන ඕනෑම මොහොතක, ඕනෑම තැනක ඉඳන් ජීවිතයේ උපරිමයෙන් විඳින්න. සිංගර් සබ්ද එක්කම ජීවත් වෙන්න. සිංගර් සබ්ද හැමෝටම පර්ෆෙක්ට්.
ජාත්‍යන්තර ප්‍රගතිගත ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ සන්ධානය වාසන් eye care hospital.
T18 is the last time these two teams played at this venue. Played each other 4 times at the R. Premadasa Stadium. Bangladesh have won 3 of those.
Pick that up. Going to fall safely between those fielders, converging on that. A controlled shot.
Yes, it was. Play the gaps, big areas in the outfield. It's not about all sixes. The rhythm going, and that's what the two Bangladeshi batsmen have done. Sri Lanka struggled for that matter. Get into a rhythm. Other than Tasun Shanaka in that last over, some massive sixes. Just couldn't find the timing or the balance right to score those runs without taking too much risk.
His problem for Sri Lanka was they kept on losing wickets at regular intervals. These guys have the luxury of a 64-run partnership in quick time.
Now that one turned. That's the first one from a Sri Lankan bowler that I saw grip.
That one went on. That's a good mix. That's what Praveen will have to be worried about. Understand that he's in a different frame of mind, looking to go after the bowling. But as I said, you have all the time in the world. Let's play the ball to its metal. Oh, he's not going to hang about now. How far is this going? And it's going to be another long one. They all watch it sail over. There, here at the Premadasa, it's raining sixes.
He's so good to watch. Tossed up. Fantasy trying to buy a wicket. He's not hit a single four. He's just used those long levers and cleared the boundary. That's his 4th six. Tanzid striking at 177. He's not a guy who's hugely built, not broad shoulders. But he packs a punch, doesn't he?
Oh, he sure does. It's the sweet timing and the lovely flourish of the bat. When he hits them, they stay hit, and mostly what he's doing is going down the line, either on the offside or on the onside. Really lifts the ball, plays it on the half volley. On the half volley, pick it up, and put it away. The other end, Liton Kumar Dash is content to just block the ball. 8 runs from the 8th over, 71 for 1.
මේක පංචි lemon puff සැබවින්ම අතිවිශිෂ්ටයි.
හයි තාත්තා.
කොහොමද සෑපත් කලාද?
ඇයි සැකද? එහෙ ගැමුණක් මොකෝ. හේ සෙල්ලම් වැඩ බලන්නකෝ. හේ අද බැලම් දෙන්නක් මොකෝ සෙල්ලම් මගේ බලන්නකෝ.
කිසි සැකයක් නෑ. වියලි තද පැල්ලම් වලට නව Surf Excel Matic දැන් SPP තාක්ෂණයෙන් පළමු මැෂින් වොෂ් එකෙන්ම වියලි තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි.
Clean.
Hey, second. Nව Surf Excel Matic.
Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports. Quick transactions. Trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos Gum.
Wickets. Also a bit of poor delivery, short and wide. Now the partnership of 73 now, Maha, or 40, 72 or 48. Now left arm spin. I think what's worrying for Sri Lanka, the fact that this pair have scored runs without a problem. Very little risk involved in the run making. So that will encourage the Bangladesh batters. Not great fielding. The last 5 overs, 50 runs tells you a story.
Pin drop could be heard in the crowd. That's how well these two batters and the entire game Bangladesh have played well. And these two players, what they're doing really well is identifying their roles each other. The risk has to be taken. That's Tanzid. Liton Kumar Das quite happy to bat through, try and play the anchor role. Carrying his good form. Straight to square fielder. And from nowhere, delivery on the leg side. Liton Kumar Das actually timed it really well. And Kusal Perra, good two catches in. Damulla takes another good one.
Well, that's a big wicket for Sri Lanka because they were desperate for one. That was going down the leg side, sweep shot. And Kusal Perera holding on to it. He's disappointed naturally. But Sri Lanka will celebrate. Yes, they will. That's a wicket they were after. Bangladesh lose their second. The skipper, Liton Das, was looking very solid, very assured. Out for 32. Bangladesh in the 9th over, 74 for 2.
බෙදීම් නැති බැඳීම් නැති 25 සසරක් HNB Finance.
මොකද අනේ මූඩ් ගහලා චන්දන මල්ලි බලන්න අයියේ ගෙදර වතුරකට කරන් වරමට සේරම අප්සෙට් සුපර් ප්‍රශ්න නෑ Phoenix Super PVC සුපිරියක් තමයි.
Coming soon to the residential enclave of Talakotua Gardens, Colombo 5.
ජිනෝඩේරි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවම කිරෙන් පෙරට.
හඳුන්වාදන Sensodyne toothbrush. එහි විශේෂයෙන් සකසා ඇති අගරවුන්ඩ් soft කෙවි නිසා එනිමලයට හානි නොකර මෘදු ලෙස සහ වඩාත් හොඳින් ඔබේ දත් පිරිසිදු කරනවා. මෘදු ලෙස සහ වඩාත් හොඳ පිරිසිදු කිරීමකට Sensodyne toothbrush පාවිච්චි කරන්න.
Hitting a wicket.
Some turn for coming the last delivery. The wicket-taking delivery was down the leg side. As soon as the ball made contact with the bat, I thought it was going for a boundary. And Liton Kumar Das timed it so well. Don't think Kusal Perra had to move 2-3 feet in the air. I don't think Patrick Nissank will get into it. However, without giving himself room, try and go over extra cover. He sliced it.
Again, I thought that was poor, as you said. That was sliding down the leg side. Got the middle of the bat. It just couldn't miss the fielder. Straight into his hands. It was a good catch as he dived forward. To the Mendes, hitting a wicket in the over. That's a good return. 5 runs and a wicket. 7-6 for 2.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආපන්ස.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 1
අපේ රටේ ගෙවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
දැන් ඔබේ ෆෝන් එකත් channel insert එකක්. වීඩියෝ කෝල් එකකින් නොමිලේම ඩොක්ටර් කෙනෙක් කන්සල්ට් කරගන්න අවස්ථාවක්. First Doctor app එක දැන්ම ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගන්න.
ඔබ SoftLogic Live customer කෙනෙක් නම් face එක ස්කෑන් කරන්න, ස්කෝර් එක චෙක් කරලා health එක manage කරන්න. දැන් වෙන ලෙඩක් හැදෙන්නත් කලින් ඔබ බලා ගන්න SoftLogic Live ලංකාවේ හොඳම සෞඛ්‍ය රක්ෂණය. ඒක තමයි මේක. try කරන්න.
ජීවිතය ගැන ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Swiss Tech Skin Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Join me in the quest for fortune. Find your own luck.
Now 6 more. Every time he strikes it, every time he takes that elevation, it's gone the distance. He's a powerful strike, I'll tell you. 48 of 26. And what an innings he's playing here.
Wow, what a shot. With the turn. And a safe shot in the end. Just want to finish up a point by saying, Bangladesh point of view, one of these two batters will be hoping that they'll bat through the innings. One plays the anchor, the other plays the aggressor. It looks like Tanzid will continue be the aggressive player. Outside edge for the googly. And Brinda Fernando, big dive. He misses it. And with that boundary, brings up the 50 for Tanzid Hassan in just 27 deliveries.
His 5th half century, maybe the first ball shot. But otherwise, he's batted exceptionally well. He's hit 5 sixers and 1 4. He's found that outside edge, played across. That was wrong. And what an innings, what an outstanding knock. And they rise to him, they know it's an important innings. And he's played his part.
I didn't read the googly the last year with Tanzid. See, sometimes he deserves a bit of luck when you're playing aggressively in this sort of a pitch. 46 of 63, double the door, can afford to take a little time for himself rather than taking any unnecessary risk. Sri Lanka pursuit of a wicket, he gets himself in the slips, hoping that Jeffrey Van der Sar can get some turn down the middle stump or probably mid and leg line.
Came the wrong and played off the back foot, picking the length well. .45 of 62. Yeah, you could see that the Sri Lankan players are wearing a black armband. In case you're wondering why, that's as a mark of respect. Mark of respect for the late Mr. Janit Dianage's father, who he passed away last evening. Showing respect, the Sri Lanka team sharing in the grief with their colleague. 13 runs off that over. 89 for 2.
Join me.
Live, real energy.
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel. Super.
He's completely has dispelled those expectations.
Yeah, from the word go Tanzid, Tamim. Excellent. That got him going over to cover. As soon as the ball reaches the eye level, most important. But the best part about his batting, he keeps it really simple. Hit it through the line with a good base. That was quite sneaky, but he'll take it. Looks like he's got him to a 50.
game series decider, the opening batter, batting the way he has done. That's what the intent of Bangladesh would have wanted, either Imon or Tanzid to give them that start. Imon up in Palakale. That is the most in the series decider. It's Tanzid Tamil.
And also looking at the way Ridoy is playing, he's playing a very sensible role. He's just made 3, but to see him knocking the ball into gaps, he's getting Tanzid, feeding him the strike. This is the right thing. That was thrown up wide, that is really thrown up wide and full. And hard at it. As you said, Sri Lanka's only hope is wickets, but at this stage, 42 or 57. This really doesn't need to go looking for runs because there are plenty of options, plenty of openings, and especially with a required run rate of less than 4.5 runs an over.
The problem for Sri Lanka has been 2 main spinners, Teekshana and Anthassaraya. Only they have not picked up any wickets. They've gone for 38 runs in their 4 overs. 2 for 17 for Teekshana, 2 for 21 for Anthassaraya. That's exactly what Bangladesh did really well with their spinners. Remember, 10 overs, 41 for 5 wickets. With a spin trio. That's the biggest issue that I see. Having the part-time spinners to bowl on shows that confidence level of Anthassaraya using his main spinners is quite reluctant. Over. 4 runs off it, 93 for 2.
8 on a X9C unbreakable. මෙච්චර durable phone එකක් මීට කලින් දැකලා නැහැ.
Robbie you like, keep coming back for more like. Robbie you like, you can't go wrong with Robbie you like. Once you go Robbie you like, there's just no turning back. Robbie you like, adding color to life.
Prima Stella set yogurt.
ජයගන්න වැඩි වෙන්න.
Sportway, Sri Lanka.
One of the obvious ones, Maha, is considering that, oh, what about this? That's a little bit too casual.
Sums up Sri Lanka's day. Nuwan Pushara at short mid-wicket, who does not feel in the firing line when the spinners are bowling. He misjudges it totally. Had to get the dive out. You need the fielders in the inner circle, want to put their body in line. Nuwan Pushara, as I said, do not feel in the cow point areas, extra cover short mid-wicket for the spinners. And straight away he's been banished now to short fine leg.
Tanzid on strike. Will he find the gap? That's a poor delivery. Only a strike. They'll come for 2. This is easy. This is a little bit too easy. So my question to you is, you did the pitch report. And looking at the Premadasa stats, in the last 5 years, team batting second have won 9 out of 11. And it's just twice that the team has batted first and won. So my question to you is, looking at the surface, is it or was it a surface that the win the toss batter? I heard you say that there was a little bit of moisture under the surface. Of course, in hindsight, it confirms it's not. But at that stage, did you think?
I thought the reason why Sri Lanka won the toss and batted was probably not confidence chasing down a score. That's exactly what they did in Palakele. They failed. The confidence level would have been low. Yes, when it comes to the stats about team batting second winning games in Anthassaraya, it shows that team batting second has won more. But on the recent form, Lankan side chasing down a score, don't think they have the confidence, that they don't have the person, unless the top 3 fires. That's the main reason I saw, but I still feel this pitch did have a bit of moisture. That's why with the new ball there was turn. Usually when there is moisture, the tackiness, spinners will get some perches, and that's exactly what Sheikh Mahdi did. Runs here, they want. Because in fact, you made the point about Sri Lanka doesn't want to change. In fact, in the last 2 years, Sri Lanka has the second worst win percentage while chasing. Out of the top 10 teams, the first is Afghanistan. Sri Lanka has an average of percentage of just 38. Last ball of the over. A bit too easy for the batters at this stage. Knocking it into gaps, doing it easy. Well done. 99 for 2.
Sportway, Sri Lanka's licensed and trusted gaming platform. Climb high on Aviator, double your luck with Baccarat, race to win with Virtual Hound, stay ahead with live cricket odds, only on sportway.lk.
Abans LED සහ UHD Smart TV. රුපියල් 50,000ක් දක්වා පට්ටමක් සමග මාස 60ක් දක්වා පොලි රහිත වාරික TV නික්‍රමයක දිනවල පුරා Abans ප්‍රදර්ශනාගාර සහ buyabans.com වෙතින් පමණයි.
Tokyo Super, ඕන වැඩකට super.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos Gum. Yes to fresh.
Doubletree by Hilton Veeravilla, Rajavarna Resort. පරිස්සමට ගමන් යන්න ස්කූටරයට ගැලපෙන්නම MRF ටයර් තමයි. අනික ගෙවන ගානටත් වඩා වටිනවනේ.
ලොව සුපතල MRF Tire, David Pierce Motor Company privately.
But in skill, plenty of confidence to compete well against Pakistan. It's a drop. Was in the air for a long time. It was Dikshana. Oh dear, oh dear. The last thing to do. That drop allows the runs to be taken and brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. After all the effort, it gives the opportunity, has to reach for the ball, toe under it, and oh, that should have been gobbled up. That is a massive drop.
Yeah, he vacillated for a little while, and that cost him. He was undecisive whether to go with the reverse cut. In the end, it was too late. But this was thumped, but some protection for the fielder. Yeah, plenty to think for Sri Lankan coach and the management.
One look at that one. He just overran, then tried to reach out and grab it. Off balance, he might have slipped and lost his balance there. You could see that. Not in control at all. Oops, it's happening over and over again. They're being very, very ordinary in the field. The pressure getting to the Sri Lankan fielders.
I want to say, is much better fielder than that. Yes, it was timed well. And he sets high standards in the field.
Bangladesh should, from here on, just concentrate on just not giving any opportunity. They'll just do it in that manner. No rush, no hurry. Looking at their first series win in this format against Sri Lanka. Not to achieve overseas in particular. They haven't done so very well, and the crowd will be very disappointed, massively disappointed.
Yeah, they'll be over the moon, that's for sure. But Shamim has to stay in the commentary box. I'm talking about Shamim Chaudhary Saab.
It'll be a pleasure. Yes, Bangladesh have had a mixed three-format tour. The first test drawn, and the second test was easily won by the Sri Lankans. They went to a playoff in the ODIs, which was taken by the Sri Lankans. And now the opportunity to finish the tour on a high gives them the positivity.
This is better hit. No chance for the fielder. Great way to finish the over with the 6. Nelson's on the board for the loss of 2 wickets.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවනි විස්කර් රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න
හඳුනාගන්න CDB Self ලයිෆ් එකම ඊසි කරන ඩිජිටල් වොලට් එක.
අම්මා මගේ කෑම
අම්මිට ගැස්ට්‍රික් කැවි
යෝගට් එකක් කෑවම හරියයි.
දැන් ඕනේ ෆාස්ට් දෙයක්.
ෆාස්ට් එකෙන් විශ්වාස වෙන්න ඕනනේ.
මේ ඊනෝ විශ්වසනීය ආයුර්වේද සංඝටක වලින් සෑදුණු ඊනෝ තත්පර 6න් ක්‍රියා කිරීම ආරම්භන බව සායනිකව තාවරුයි.
දැන්වත් විශ්වාසද මමත් ෆාස්ට් කියලා.
ඊනෝ
Bite into Rebello Bliss.
Play big, win big on stbet.com. Sri Lanka's #1 betting site.
Yardley Navy for the modern man who is fearless. Yardley, experience the legacy of luxury.
මේ පංචි ලෙමන් පාව සැබවින්ම අතිවිශිෂ්ටයි. The Colombo Border brand new apartment එකක් මාසෙකට රුපියල් 3,50,000යි. DSI Tires, any journey, one tire.
And this turnaround, this win, when they achieve it, is going to be a massive boost for Bangladesh. It's the need, not just for the confidence level of the players, it's also support of the crowds back home, which has been waning in the recent past. This will be a real booster. Oh, now, just past the back.
Well, he misjudged the flight of that delivery. Yes, the trajectory was low. That's why he was caught on the back foot. And lucky that ball turned. Otherwise, it was going to that off stump.
Oh, once again, he squared him up. Did not reach that length at all. Initial thrust forward, trying to get back, get behind the line. Missed it out. Look at that press forward. And then he says, I've got to go back. And it goes past. Excellent delivery.
Yeah, he was looking to slog sweep the ball. Top spinner from the wrist spinner. That stroke was good enough for 2 runs. Yeah, insipid batting performance from the Sri Lankans. And that's why you see so many gloomy faces in the aisles. They were expecting much better performance from the home side. A lot of pressure on the bowlers. Not enough runs on the board.
And when they knew that they were playing on a wicket, which really wasn't a big turner, if you could be sensible in your batting approach, you could have done better. That was shown by the last over, 22 runs coming in that Sri Lankan last over. Makes the scoreboard look a little more respectable.
Yeah, it's very important for the captains and also the management to read the pitch well and then make a decision. Yeah, gloomy faces, pensive. They didn't have enough to cheer about. Inching close Bangladesh. Series win. 116 for 2.
අපේ රටේ කෙලිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිළිත් අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය. Nobody asked us to support sport.
විහා ජනනන කාර්මිකයන්ගේ සුපිරි තේරීම ෆීනික්ස් සුපර් PVC සුපිරියක් තමයි.
Mexican Rosetta Happener, Munchie Savory Salsa.
Gillette Mark III, අපහසුවක් නැති රැවුල කැපීමට. Fortune favors the fearless. Dominate your favorite sports, quick transactions, trusted by millions. Join Sri Lanka's most popular betting site. The next big win starts with bets.com. Asif.
දැන් ඔබේ ෆෝන් එකත් චැනලින් සෙන්ට් එකක්. වීඩියෝ කෝල් එකකින් නොමිලේම ඩොක්ටර් කෙනෙක් කන්සල්ට් කරගන්න අවස්ථාවක්. ෆස්ට් ඩොක්ටර් ඇප් එක දැන්ම ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගන්න.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, Anthassaraya taking that hat-trick and a fifer in that match. That's a different ball game altogether here at Pramadasa.
Yeah, he has batted beautifully. That was a quality hit. Aesthetically elegant and easy on the eyes. Excellent swing of the bat. Never strutted on the cue. Kept on topped the ball over the line.
Poetry in motion. That was a delightful, it was an array of delightful shots. Straight, he loves going straight down the ground when he's hitting the sixes.
You must be tickled pink, Jimmy, with this performance.
Right, it's been very impressive to say the least. Bangladesh desperately needed that. As I mentioned, this is a huge incentive to go forward with a lot of positivity. Simmons he'll be over the moon with this performance.
Doesn't show.
It never shows. Hardly shows any emotions. But this guy's got to keep himself in check. Tell him, yeah, just do it in that delicate manner and placing it between the two fielders. Chase is not going to stop the ball from going over to the boundary.
Yeah, that was a miss. And his batting. When you talk about Rohit Roy. Deft touch. He was all about power, but he's coming of age. Spotted that slow delivery very early. Just played the stroke and placed it beautifully for 4 runs.
Even in this format, it's not all about bludgeoning the ball, hitting them hard. It's getting those deft touches, rotation of the strike. Been grand to watch this display with both the ball and the bat by Bangladesh. Is the edge. Scampering through for the first run. Stay there. I'll just carry on.
Now, was a promising start from the slinger Tushara. We moved the opener with the first delivery. And after that, all the ballers have gone off the boil.
Close again on a historic win here. Play the ball to its merit. That was a good delivery. Did exactly what was needed. So comfortable in the middle. He's got 6 sixes. He's got a 4, Amir, through a streaky shot. That was the only streaky shot he played.
Yeah, if you have this ability to hit the ball whenever you want to over the line, then you can afford to play a dot delivery. Show some respect at times. Yes, take a step back, knowing that you have array of strokes.
$15 overs have been completed. 1, 2, 3 for 2.
කාගේවත් ඉඟුරු මෙහාට එපා.
හතරක් දක්වා පහසු කිරීමේ ක්‍රමයට විශ්වවිද්‍යාල සිසුන් සඳහා සුවිශේෂී වට්ටම් අභාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු
ස්වභාවික සුන්දරත්වයේ පැහැසර බව නැවත නැවතත් අත්විඳින්න. Matt Tiles.
තුන්වැනි විනිසුරු තීරණය කුමක්ද? විනිසුරු තීරණය දෙන වේගයෙන්ම බැංකු යන වේලොත්තාන බිල් ගෙවන වැඩ කටයුතු කොම්බැංක් ඩිජිටල් හරහා SNL ඉටු කරගන්න. අදම කොම්බැංක් ඩිජිටල් ඇප් එක ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගන්න. ඔබේ පහසුවට කොම්බැංක් ඩිජිටල් දැන් සිංහල, දෙමළ, ඉංග්‍රීසි යන භාෂා ත්‍රිත්වයෙන්ම.
එයාලගේ ගෙදර ඩේටා ඩිමාන්ඩ් එකට සෙට් වෙන සොලියුෂන් එකක් මට හොයලා දෙන්න. චිල් බ්‍රෝ. GB 45ක්ම දෙන ඩයලොග් ගෙදරට Wi-Fi රීලෝඩ් එකක් දාලා ඔය ප්‍රශ්නේ චිල් එකේ විසඳ ගන්න.
Think you found cool bonuses.
All he needs to do is just be patient. You're in close range of the target, which is only 10 runs away. But don't want to lose it.
2 and over required. Ran hard. Onto 2. Got them.
50 partnership comes up. 41 balls for the 51 so far. They've done it quite easily. Have not been flustered, not been pressurized into doing anything out of the ordinary. Yep.
Now the Bangladeshis managed to make a huge impression in this T20 series. Kind of a comeback for them. Competed comprehensively in the first outing, and after that recovered very well. Have the opposition under tremendous pressure.
And in a format in which you've got to accept the fact that they do not excel. Coming back so emphatically, so clinically, going towards the target so comfortably, direct hit, and is well inside. No ricochet off to add another run.
So you say emphatically, clinically, not methodically.
And in a way, maybe methodically, it's not quite there because of the ups and downs they've had. Certain times they've done well with the ball and not quite well with the bat. Fielding at times left a little to be desired, but it's all gelled together very nicely. 16 overs have been completed. It's 126 for 2.
Think you found cool bonuses. 1x bet is coming. Only the biggest bonuses with 1x bet.
මුළු ලෝකෙම ඔරිජිනල් හවායන් කුකීස් නම් මංචි හවායන් කුකීස් විතරයි. කිව්වනේ ඔරිජිනල් එක හංගන්න බෑ.
Brings out a masculine sensuality. Yardley Original. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Think a big bonanza media shopping festival AVA! Furniture, kitchen, electric, mobile phone, laptop සඳහා 60% දක්වා discount. ළඟම සිට අලුත් පොස්ටිංග total කෙවත පිවිසෙන. See a big bonanza.
Very solid. 2 balls, gets enough bat on it and gets it to go. I think the distance that seemed to have carried for the maximum. Well, he's opened up now. The scores are level.
What a hit. It was quicker by Tikshana, 90 kilometers per hour. However, though, he wants to finish in style. Well, it was about 10 feet in front. He easily cleared the boundary. 1 run away. Make history or create history for Bangladesh. Win their first series win against Sri Lanka.
Just not there. You have to hit one more delivery at least for the winning run. Smiles break out. Despondent Sri Lankan cricketers will have to do a lot of homework but to come back strongly in the future games. It's over and they get the single and they get the win. Bangladesh win by 8 wickets. Bangladesh's first T20 series win over Sri Lanka. And Liton Kumar Das becomes the first Bangladesh captain to win 2 T20 series away from home. One in West Indies in 2024 and now here at the home of Sri Lanka at the Rana Premadasa Stadium. What a massive achievement by the Bangladeshis. A comprehensive win by 8 wickets.
A critical performance. From the word go, they meant business. But getting pumped by the Sri Lankan side up in Pallakele, fought back really well in Dambulla. And then managed to boast the series decider. They bought the A game.